Welcome to Royal Secrets. A major setback for Harry is that he cannot wear his military uniform to the Vigil in Westminster Hall. Working royals will be permitted to don uniforms from the armed forces during the Queen's passing rites. Princes Harry and Andrew will not wear the uniforms in which they have previously been spotted at a number of functions because they no longer carry out senior royal tasks. At the age of 96, Her Majesty passed away last Thursday in what is believed to have been one of her favorite homes. The state funeral for Elizabeth II will be held on September 19. King Charles III has declared this day a bank holiday as well. During this occasion and 4 others the following week, working royals will parade in uniform. These people include the King, the Princess Royal, the Earl of Wessex, and the new Prince of Wales, Prince William, formerly the Duke of Cambridge. However, it has been decided that working royals won't receive this honor. After stepping down from his main royal duties in 2020, Prince Harry, the Duke of Sussex, and his wife Meghan Markle relocated to California. Prior to that, in 2019, Prince Andrew, the Duke of York, retired from public life in the wake of controversies surrounding his prior relationship with pedophile billionaire Jeffrey Epstein. In January, the Queen also relieved him of his honorary military positions ahead of his legal settlement with U.S. accuser Virginia Giuffre. Grenadier Guards Colonel was one of them. Prince Andrew also stopped dressing in HRH fashion. The Duke of York's military ties and royal patronage have been returned to the Queen, according to a statement released at the time by Buckingham Palace. The Duke of York is representing himself in this matter as a private citizen and will keep refraining from performing any official tasks. The Duke of York, a Royal Navy veteran of the Falklands War, has kept his position as Vice Admiral. Despite this, he will reportedly only dress in uniform at one ceremony honoring his mother. This is being done as a special gesture of respect for Her Majesty at the Vigil in Westminster Hall. The ceremony of Thanksgiving in St. Giles Cathedral in Edinburgh, the procession to and the prayer service that followed at Westminster Hall, and a committal service at St. George's Chapel in Windsor are additional ceremonial activities commemorating Her Majesty's departure. Unlike Prince Andrew, Prince Harry will not be allowed to wear uniform at the final vigil in Westminster Hall. New York Times journalist Ahmed Scobie wrote in a tweet. The Duke of Sussex, who served for 10 years and described the Queen as his commander-in-chief, would suffer a great blow, the speaker claimed. Like he did for his father, Prince Philip's burial, Prince Andrew is anticipated to attend his mother's in a mourning suit. Sophie Wessex is nearly in tears in the touching scenes as the royals pass by the coffin of the Queen. For a Thanksgiving service, the Queen's casket was transported to St. Giles Cathedral in Edinburgh. While following the Queen's coffin as it was brought into St. Giles Cathedral in Edinburgh for a service of Thanksgiving, Sophie Wessex nearly broke down in tears. Behind the Queen's coffin, which was covered with the Royal Standard of Scotland and adorned with a floral wreath, the King guided the procession to the cathedral. Before proceeding to their seats next to the casket, Camilla, the Queen Consort, Prince Andrew, the Duke of York, Anne, the Princess Royal, Edward, Earl, and Sophie, the Countess of Wessex, all followed. The Queen was carried from the palace of Holyrood House to the cathedral, where her family and a congregation from all facets of Scottish society attended a liturgy of thanksgiving for her life as thousands lined the streets and cheered. 9 different flowers, including white spray roses, white freesias, white button chrysanthemums, and dried white heather, were arranged in a wreath that was placed on her coffin. The wreath also included pittosporum, hebe, rosemary, thistles, and leaves. The casket is expected to spend 24 hours at the church resting. The band played one line of the national anthem as the guard of honor saluted, and the coffin came. The bearer party then assumed its flanking position after being located by the Royal Regiment of Scotland. The King's Bodyguard for Scotland located the escort party, which was followed by royal cars, flanked by members of the royal family. They walked toward the back of the procession and took up positions close to the hearse. A shrouded and muffled pipe band with drums escorted the guard.